I believe we are live with Facebook, and we are in our Self-Care Wednesday. Here in Northwestern PA, it is absolutely gorgeous. And so I wanted to follow up with our June theme, which is actually transitions. And transitions involve change. And we are transitioning, we are traveling, and we are all about tourism because it is June and we are in anticipation. Anticipation of what? Anticipation of travel, for example. So traveling is going from one place to another, whether you are traveling locally and visiting or you are traveling afar. We are transitioning into our travel, which is a change that takes place. And if we incorporate then what tourism means the movement of people to other countries or places outside of their usual environment. So tourism doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to another country. Tourism means that you are stepping outside of your box, which may mean for us in Northwestern PA, traveling from the small community of Meadville to Erie, PA, and opening up our eyes to the beautiful peninsula. There are 4 types of transitions that I want to reiterate from when I first introduced this to us in the beginning of June. We have the unanticipated, we have the non-event, we have the sleeper, and then we have the anticipated transition time. And what I had suggested when I introduced the idea of transitions was to master some form of self-care skills that help us during transitions. And one of those skills is to create or maintain our routine. We like routines, especially if we are that type A personality. Love that routines. I also suggested that we get moving, and the last 2 weeks we did an evening time workout last week, and the week before we did a stretch and relaxation. So the idea of getting moving, well, maybe during our travel, part of our tourism is stepping out of our box, and we are getting moving by taking some kind of tour, active tour of the area that we are visiting. Maybe it is a walking tour, or maybe it is going into an event and experiencing, seeing something through a museum or some kind of museum. So we also want to practice our relaxing habits, which may mean that we are journaling our vacation, or journaling our travel, or journaling either through writing it or taking pictures or videos of it so that we can go back and relive it. In addition, we want to practice that mindfulness, breathing in and exhaling, because we have these anticipated transitions, these events that are expected leading up to possibly the event. Maybe you are getting ready for some travel or your vacation or an anticipated event with family or friends. It is emotions that either can involve pleasure or we are having some form of experience and anxiety that we are having during this anticipated or this expected event. It is that time of year for local and far. So inevitably, we will have some form of delays, lines, detours, anticipated or unanticipated transitions in this travel, in this tourism that we are experiencing. And so we want to make sure that we practice our self-care skills before, during, and after. We want to travel with curiosity and wonder. We want to make sure that we are breathing in, oh well, and exhaling, so what? Join me at totalcoverage.net and take care of yourself daily. Have a great one.